Another one. Busy work day today, but I also want to, I feel like if I use work as content, it'll just be like the Vlogmas. So I'm also gonna do a little Q&A. I put little Q's on my Instagram, and today, throughout the day, I will be providing you with A's. Also, good morning. Hey Siri, turn on office light. So we got a nice backlight now, so I can show you my fit and my new Teddy Fresh, gone but not forgotten dinosaur sweater, which I love. I did the side part today. I go back and forth with the side part and the middle part. I like them both. I can't decide. This is the fit. And I put Christmas earrings on for the first time. And I got little turtles. Turtles are my favorite animal. I love turtles. Okay. I put 2 different Q&A stories up, so you have to give me a second to remember how to find old stories, and then I will start with my first one. I'm just gonna answer my favorite questions from here. Do you support You support LGBTQ? Fuck yeah. Well, I am bisexual, so I am the B of LGBTQ. But also, of course, if you don't, get the fuck out. How did you start working for Sierra? I found you through her, and I'm so glad I did. Yes, hello, I'm sure a lot of you did. I started working for Sierra because I was on a series that she used to do on her channel back in 2018 called Confidence Makeover. I just literally had the best time, and she was so cool, and I met her and her then producer Skylar, and her whole team at that time was just so awesome. Literally, like, still in my heart, one of my favorite days I've ever had in Los Angeles. And yeah, we just became friends. We vibed. And then I was working on this show that's now on Amazon Prime called Tell Me Your Secrets. Go check it out. I was working on it, and we were wrapping up, and I did not have a show. I ended up getting a show like right after I wrapped the Apple show that I did next, but I didn't know what was coming down the pipe, and I was just like, I should just start doing some side hustles now, so that if I ever do find myself without a show, I'll be good. So I posted on Instagram that I was looking for editing work, because even though that's not what I do in my day-to-day, I can do it and I'm good at it, I think. So she saw that, she reached out, she let me edit one or two of her vlogs, and we just gelled, we vibed. She liked my editing style, and I was already a fan of hers, obviously. We were good friends. So I will have been editing for Sierra for 3 years next March, and at this point I do all of her main channel videos. I used to do a big portion of her vlog channel, but I just got too busy, so I had to stop doing that. And now my fiance does some of her vlog channel stuff, so I just do all the main channel videos. But it's like literally my favorite thing in the world to do is edit Sierra's videos, so I'm so glad that it all worked out. What do you want for Christmas? You know, my mom asked me that the other day. She wants me to make a list for her. All I could think of is that I want DoorDash gift cards, because I order out a lot and I spend the bulk of my money every month on takeout. So my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, DoorDash gift cards and DoorDash gift cards only. My mom hates giving gift cards. Hates it. The cool thing about being a nerd, truly in my opinion, is that you really can't fuck up a present for me. I have so many crazy weird interests that revolve mostly around like merchandise, that there's just like endless options for what to get me. And on top of liking a bunch of different nerd stuff and Disney and all of that, I also I like makeup, I like to do my hair, I like clothes, I like fashion, I like camera stuff, I like editing stuff. I feel personally like I'm a very easy person to shop for. I don't know how others feel about me, but like maybe that's because I get to shop for myself all the time and I know myself, but that's how I feel. Do you see yourself living in LA for the next 5 years? Yes, probably. We don't really like Los Angeles, if I'm being honest. Mario's from New York City and I'm from a small town in New Hampshire, and we were living in New Orleans. We like all of those places more than we like Los Angeles, but my parents are moving out to San Diego next year, and Mario works in the industry, I work in the industry, and at this point this just kind of seems like where we're gonna settle. So hopefully we're looking to buy a house at the beginning of next year, and I can't see once we do that us leaving, because we'll probably just start popping out the kids and we're gonna keep working, and so we're gonna be LA people. I really had a hard time adjusting to LA. I used to tell my therapist about it, and she was like, just give it 5 years. 5 years is how long it takes for a new city to feel like home. I thought, okay, because like maybe it took about 5 years for New Orleans to feel like my home, and then of course I only ever lived one other place before that. So it's been 5 years. It's been 5.5 years actually, and it still doesn't really feel that way. I think for me, it's just the city is way too big. It's bigger than any other place I've ever lived in, and I find it really hard to maintain friendships in a city this big. So I think that's my biggest problem with the city. And also just like in general, it's like hard to go out and meet new people, because I always feel like everybody wants something from me, especially once I tell them what I do. And so I don't feel like I make genuine connections. And also, I also feel like people don't go out to make friends here. So I have had a hard time here in LA, but yes, I do think that I will still be here in 5 years. I love my job. You know what I mean? So it sucks, because if I hated my job, I'd get the fuck out. When did you decide you wanted to work in media, and how did you get into it? When did I decide? I don't know. I kind of thought I wanted to do that when I was in high school, but then I thought, oh, so impossible, I'll never make it. So I gave up on that, and I actually went to college to be a Spanish teacher. Then when I was in college, a lot of my friends around me were doing this major called digital media production, and I was just so jealous of all the classes they were taking, and it was just so clear to me that that's what I really wanted to be doing. So I switched majors. After that, I was like, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm just gonna fucking struggle until I make it. And I got really lucky, and I got hired on a really well-known television show before I graduated. So I actually went part-time my last semester, started working in TV, and I have not had a day off since. So that's how I got into it. Yeah. How do we get Mario on the vlogs more? Sorry, he's at work all day. Believe me, he pretends that he doesn't like to be on the vlog, but he does. So if he was around you, he'd be on the vlog more. Stay tuned for the weekend. Who would you love to collab with in the future? Think dream collab. I'd love to collab, obviously, with Sierra at some point for like an actual video and not just like being in each other's vlogs. And Carrie Dayton, you know, I'm a big fan. I think they're cool. And then also being in Los Angeles, I really like TK, because TK was like her TK's Juicy Vlogs. She was Alicia's like producer and editor, still is. And now she's got her own thing going, and that's kind of like, I really aspire to that. So I would love to collab with those three lovely ladies. Oh my god. Caroline went nuts. Yes, I love you, Caroline. What am I getting the cats for Christmas? Oh, I already answered that yesterday. How do you do all the things? I don't sleep. And I have about a monthly breakdown, so don't do what I do, kids. Favorite Disney ride? My favorite ride at Disney was, for many years, my whole life basically, Indiana Jones, but now it is Rise of the Resistance, because that ride is unreal. I'm obsessed with it. What's your typical workday like? Every day's a little different. Watch my vlogs. How long does each manicure take? Depends on the nail art. So I would say it takes like 2 hours to take off the old manicure and put on the new manicure, like an unpainted. That's about a 2-hour process, hour and 45 minutes maybe. And then if we were just gonna paint the nails and move on, the whole thing would probably only take 2 hours, but we do like lots of nail art every time. So mine are anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours. I love getting my nails done. So it's a happy 3 hours for me. Okay, those are all the questions I'm gonna answer for now. Oh, I should take screenshots of those too. The vibe outside is so not Los Angeles. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm into it. Baby, it's cold outside. We got this jacket to complete the fit. I'm feeling myself. But I want people to see my sweater, because I'm into my sweater. You guys, I think I'm getting good at vlogging. It's about time. I'm having so much fun. It's like the one part of my day that I genuinely look forward to is like getting little clips and being able to edit. And the only thing that frustrates me is I feel like, because I watch a lot of vlogs, like, oh, I'm not as good or whatever as like the vloggers that I watch. Probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm frantically packing my bag, go to my session, but whatever. But I just feel like, I was talking to Sierra about it, and she was just like, it doesn't feel as natural as people think it feels, which is so true. In my head, vlogging your life seems like the easiest thing you could possibly do until you actually try and do it. And I was telling her, and she's like, yeah, you just have to keep at it and practicing, and you'll just get better and better. My bag is packed. This mask matches this outfit so perfectly. Like, I love that for me. So this is the mask from Hey Mavens, my favorite small business in the entire fucking world. I'll have to do a whole video about hers at some point. I'm off to work. My online editor is running a little bit behind, so this is how I check color, VFX, online fixes, anything like that. QC. This is a QC bay. Normally I would be in the same office as my online editor, but because of COVID, he's literally next door and he just streams his stream onto this TV, and I check it in UHD. I got. This is a magazine from Williams, which is where Mario went to college. Also, sorry, I turned the heat on when I got home. It's fucking cold, dude. It was like 67 degrees in this house, and I'm sure some people keep their houses at 67 degrees. My mother. But for me, that's cold, so I turned that heat up to 70. This is what I'm most excited for. I know those are Christmas presents for my family, which is also very exciting, but this is our Christmas card. Okay, got a little bit cut off, but you know what? I knew that was gonna happen. I can't decide if I want to show you guys. All right, I'll show you. Whatever, I can always cut it out. This is our Christmas card this year. It is a play on the DVD cover of Love Actually, which is my favorite Christmas movie and one of my favorite just straight up movies of all time. I've seen it so many times. It's also my dad's favorite movie or favorite Christmas movie. We didn't really have a lot of enough time to do a full photo shoot like we normally do. So we just, instead of it being Love Actually, it's Engaged Actually. And then there's a little movie review that says, not as funny as previous years, but still a good effort from Santa Claus, because that's just kind of how we felt about the whole concept. And then our names as if we were the actors in the movie with just pictures of us, and then moments from this year. So our engagement, the actual engagement, the engagement photo shoot, the cats, two pictures from our Disney trip, and one picture from, we did this bigger trip in the spring where we went to a bunch of weddings. And it says on this little thing, because on the actual DVD cover it says from the makers of Bridget Jones' Diary or blah blah blah, whatever other movies the producers had made. It said from the makers of The Meowsiah, wish you were here, and Quarantine Christmas. And if you saw Vlogmas Day 1, you would know that's all references to our previous year's Christmas cards. So this is the Christmas card reveal. It came out really well. I'm really happy with it. Oh, and then on the back it's just... Let me go put these things under the tree. Those are gifts. These are all gifts from my aunt and uncle, gifts from my mom, gift from my aunt and uncle. And so I just put my presents under the tree and then we should be good. So let me just put stuff in Mario's stocking. Mario's stocking is the Yoda one. It's a little heavy. They're smelling all the presents. Does it smell like Calcifer? Or Jamie? What a good Christmas kitty. You are just so cute right now. All right, y'all. Oh, the heat is on. God damn it. Whatever. Mario's home now.
Hello.
Watching Monday Night Football.
Today's Thursday.
Watching Thursday night. Fuck. God damn. I really thought it was Monday. Well, that's good. It's Thursday. Except for in my head it was next Monday, so it's even worse. Anyway, we just got sushi. So we're gonna eat this and then watch Curb Your Enthusiasm and then go to bed. And that's the update, and that's the good night, and goodbye and good night.
Sayonara.
And sayonara. My ear is itchy.
Scratch it.
I'm working on it.
Good work.
Thank you.